ենք էկոակտիվիստ կոչվածների անվան տակ, Ադրբեջանը ցանկանում է կոտրել մեր համառությունը, ծնկի բերել մեզ, որպեսզի հասնի իր նպատակներին, հայաթափի Արցախը։ Կոչ եմ անում Հայաստանի և Սփյուռքի մեր հայրենակիցների, Արցախը վտանգված է, Արցախի համար պետք է պայքարել, օգտագործելով բոլոր ներուժն ու լուծակները, անտարբերությունը մահացու է լինելով մեզ բոլորիս համար։ Այստեղ ենք ապրելու մենք, Արցախը կա, Արցախցին ուժեղ է, և Արցախցին ապրելու է այստեղ։ Կեցե Արցախը, կեցեն մեր ժողովուրդը, հարկ մեր հերոսներին, Արցախ, 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 Արցախ։
Mr. Beglarian, good morning from Athens.
Good morning.
We would like to describe the dramatic situation in Artsakh, when and how it started.
On December 12th, a group of Azerbaijanis blocked the only road of Artsakh connecting with Armenia and the rest of the world. And by now the road is blocked, and they are pretending to be civilians, but in reality a part of them are Azerbaijani special forces or army servicemen with civilian clothes, and they are under full control and regulation of the Azerbaijani authorities and special agencies. And by now they don't allow us, our people, to enter or go in or go out of Artsakh, and only Red Cross and Russian peacekeepers, cars and trucks are allowed to have traffic with this road. And because of that situation, and also because of the destruction of our vital infrastructure, gas supply and electricity supply coming from Armenia, because of that we have humanitarian serious crisis and deteriorating crisis. We have shortage of food, shortage of medicine. We don't have any products for economy working. We don't have gasoline, oil for transport, for agricultural machines. We don't have any export and any import, and whatever we are importing, we are doing that with Red Cross, by Red Cross and Russian peacekeepers. And if before the blockade we had over 400 tons of import of vital products, both food, medicine, and other products, materials, etc. And now we had only small percentage of that import, only the products with vital needs. I mean, again, food, medicine, and certain types of food. And the people don't have any kind of vegetables, any kind of fruits, and some diversified food. And we use our reserves, our state reserves of food, in order to solve these kind of problems, and also some part of import by Red Cross and Russian peacekeepers. Because of the destruction of electricity and gas supply, now people don't have heating, gas heating. People heat with electricity and with wood already. And there are lots of problems because of that. Kindergartens, the majority of schools are closed now. There is no education, both because of the heating problem and because of the food problem. Electricity is given with rolling blackouts, and at least for 6 hours per day, each family is deprived of electricity. But since the burden of the electricity system is increasing because of the harsh winter situation, the destruction of electricity supply is much more than 6 hours for emergency reasons. And it means that there is no economy working. All the factories have stopped. The construction have stopped. We had construction of more than 3,700 apartments and houses for displaced persons, displaced during 2020 war by Azerbaijan and Turkey. And displaced persons and families don't have opportunity to get their houses because of this problem also. And it means that we have higher rate of unemployment and social problems already. Thousands of people, more than even 10,000 of people are deprived of their workplaces, though the government now is supporting with some financial aid, but it's not enough. And the unemployment rate is increasing regularly. And we have many problems with healthcare system. There are people with heavy critical conditions, and there are serious problems with transporting them from Artsakh to Armenia. And we had also some death cases because of the blockade. And regularly we had some problems for baby formula, and kids have formula problem and hygiene and medication problems. And because of the heating problems, also the illness, the sickness cases with some infections, with some viruses, with cold is highly increased. In general, that's all.
Is there any reaction from the West for this situation, from the European Union, for example?
Yes, there is reaction, but the reactions are limited only with words, with talks, with calls, nothing else. I mean, there is no action. There is no serious pressure on Azerbaijan. And I would say that European Union or European Union countries and US and Russia make some calls, make some urges to Azerbaijan to unconditionally and immediately stop the blockade, lift the blockade. But on the other hand, they continue their ordinary relationship with Azerbaijan. Even during the blockade, there were some conferences and agreements, signing of agreements between European Union or European Union countries and Azerbaijan. For example, on the 5th day of the blockade, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Hungary, and Romania signed a large and long-term electricity and energy agreement in Bucharest with presence of European Commission President, which was quite unacceptable for us because it's encouraging Aliyev regime, dictatorial Aliyev regime, that it's possible to make serious crime against humanity, and in the same moment sign billions of dollars of agreements with European Union. And there were some other such kind of examples that is unacceptable for us. We think that, yes, it's okay, European Union should have gas and energy relationship with Azerbaijan, but they should have conditionality with Azerbaijan not to violate human rights, both of Armenian people, of Artsakh people, and also of its own people. But we see that they encourage dictatorial and fascist policy of Azerbaijan, because there is racial hatred against all Armenians, and the state, the government, the authorities of Azerbaijan encourage this racial hatred.
Tell me something. Has the Greek government done anything about all this? Is there any contact with the Hellenic government?
There were some statements by Greek and by Cyprus governments, strong statements, but again, statements and words are not enough for us. There were also some canceling of Greek officials' visits to Baku, to Azerbaijan, which is for sure welcoming for us, but it's not enough. We hope that Greece, Cyprus, and other friends of us, and those who understand the values of democracy, of human rights, those who have common interests with us, should make stronger steps in order to increase the price of the Azerbaijani Aliyev regime human rights abuses, their crimes, because they want to ethnically cleanse our people in Artsakh. They want to empty Artsakh. They want zero Armenian in Artsakh. And you understand, the Greek people understand, because you also saw genocide by Turkey, and you also have such kind of tense relationship with Turkey, and you are under threat of Turkey now. And whatever is Turkey against us, the same Turkey did or is going to do against you, against Greek people. And by the way, it's whatever is done against us by Azerbaijan is encouraged, is fully supported by Erdogan regime. And Erdogan sometimes openly says that we fully supported our Azerbaijani brothers in 2020 war, and in blockade we are also supporting them. And a few days later, a few days after the launch of the blockade, the Turkish ambassador in Azerbaijan visited the blockade place. The road, the highway, which is blocked, the Turkish ambassador visited and supported openly, made statement that Turkey supports this blockade. It means that Turkey supports also ethnic cleansing and genocidal policy of Artsakh people.
You feel alone, I understand.
Yes, practically we feel alone. We raise our voice and we say that there are all early warning signs of possible genocide or ethnic cleansing of our people, but we don't see that international community pays enough attention to these problems, because we see that there is no value, there is no human rights, there are only geopolitical interests and energy interests, which is quite frustrating for us, because especially European Union and the US always talk about democracy and human rights, but they only talk, they don't act. But this is a problem because this is a fight for civilization. This is a fight for a Christian world. And we are on the front line of the Christian and democratic, European democratic civilization. And we are protecting not only our homeland and not only our values, but also the dignity and the values of the European and Christian civilization. That's why we think that this fight, this struggle matter for all people who really care about democracy, human rights, and Christianity.
Mr. Beglarian, thank you very much for this interview. I wish you good luck.
Thank you very much. You too.